Welcome to a video from thislifestyle.com. This is the first of a new series of videos. This is 5-minute performances setting up a brand new patch on the Korg Wavestate in 5 minutes, and I've got a few of these coming up, so different type of sounds. So future videos are going to be looking at Wavestation patches, Berlin school ratcheting type sequences, evolving patches, velocity switching and that kind of thing. Today we're going to be looking at creating a 3-oscillator analog lead type sound in 5 minutes. Right, so let's take a look. So I've got go for an initial performance here and into editor mode. So for this one, we'll create, and I want to emulate that sort of analog type scene, mini Moog type lead sound using 3 oscillators. So I'm going to switch this into single mode, not using any wave sequence in this, and we will do in future videos. And now we need to pick our sound that we want to use. So I want to use the synth sounds, and I'm going to go for a Sawtooth. If you go to search for Saw, you can see all the Sawtooth in there. We're going to go with a Moog type one, so I'll go with a Moog down right. My Wavestate is over there, so that's why I'm reaching over there for it. So there's the Sawtooth, and now we need to make it sound analog. We want 3 oscillators, but I'm going to set one up first, and then we'll copy it over to the others and then make some changes. So in terms of filters and everything else, so we've got the oscillators. I want to put a bit of drift on here to make it go slightly out of tune with the other oscillators. I'm not going to use the pitch LFO because I want to save that for performance LFO. So I'm just going to apply a bit of generators. If we go, I'm going to use the pan LFO because I'm not using that for anything else. And I'm going to get it quite slow and just a little bit of on there, so you can see. You probably can't hear it, but it's doing it ever so slightly. When we got 3 oscillators, that's our drift. So switch it into mono mode as well. Right, the next thing I want to look at is the filter. So we'll go with a low, let's go with a 4-pole low pass filter. I'm going to turn the filter down a bit, have a little bit of resonance, and we're going to go with the filter envelopes. So I'm going to go with a bit of initial attack, and then a bit short decay, a bit of sustain, a bit of release. And while we're on the envelopes, I'm just going to add some release to that. And we need some intensity on there. It's probably about right. Okay, that's so far so good. As I mentioned about the performance pitch LFOs, so for that I'm going to go with control of the Moog wheel and the generator as the pitch LFO. Try about there, and I'm just going to replicate that exactly the same thing for poly aftertouch, pitch LFO. Okay, speed is too slow on that, so I go to our LFOs, I go to our pitch LFO and put that speed up a bit. We're nearly there now with our first oscillator, so we've got a bit of pitch drift. I'm not using the detune modes. You could do that, and that will give you that sort of detuned, thicker sound. I want to choose different oscillators for that. So in terms of effects, we'll put them after, but I'll put some compression on it for now. So I'm going to save that. So on to layer 2 now, and I'm going to keep it with the same multi-sample, actually, the Moog sample, but I'm going to have it an octave higher. We've got that tuning drift on there still, but I could make that slightly slower so we get slightly more out of tune. And there's the poly aftertouch. So that's one, that's both of them. Okay, so now for the third oscillator, I'm going to load in the same one again. This time I'm going to choose a different waveform. So let's go from a Moog square. And then just to finish this all off, let's go and let's apply some chorus to each layer. And Let's have some tape echo on each layer. I could have done this earlier and done it in the main process and saved it in. We can have some reverb as well. So there's our finished sound. So that's pretty much what I was after. Nice analog Moog style lead sound. Simple single mono voice. We could put portamento and stuff on it as well. Using 3 layers for the 3 oscillators of Moog. 4th layer free for you to do something else. So I'll save this. I'll make this patch available on digitalized.com as a free download. If you've got any other suggestions for 5-minute patches, let me know and I'll have a go at them. So stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.